brand is already there. So we take the brand, and because you are a part of the network, you have the opportunity to take advantage of the brand.
Question. They do, quickly, my daughter's working on her jump shot right now, and she's working on jump shots over 6, 7 girls. So she repeats that every single day because the girls are just bigger there. But yes, I'm creating a committee right now for the WNBA. I'm actually flying out to the WNBA office in March, and I'm going to start the logistics and construction of a WNBA team. I'm hoping to have it finalized and rolled out for 2015 Paralympic Olympic Games, so it can be announced as my facility that I work at during the day is one of the sites where we're going to be hosting bocce and judo. So I'm working tirelessly on that as well. So yes, I'm looking at it. In order to have a great, successful WNBA team here, I'd have to recruit European women to build that platform from Italy, Spain, Russia, Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados. It'd be all over, and of course at home. All programs for sports are important, and kids that cannot embark on sports or that are not good at it, then there's arts, there's music, there's life skills, there's literacy, there's education. So there's a compass of it all that kids need to be involved in. It's important. That's why I created Canada Sports Foundation Canada, to fund kids in those fields. Yeah, big question. We have it on the male side. Women, young girls tend to play basketball on the men's side when it comes to camps. There are camps here in Canada. There's lots of camps. I think what's happening is there's a division. There's east, west, north, and south, and everybody wants to do their own thing. I think we all need to encourage each other and support one another, and for the goodness of all kids in sports in general. So there are camps out there, and kids are playing and creating. And the biggest thing that I can tell parents, if any of you guys are parents, is development. Developing your child is key. Forget the playing the game of basketball. Development is key. Our educational system, I'm sorry, but it almost outbeats Americans. Kids that go down there, they're flying in A's and B's, and it's, our curriculum is much harder. So, yes, you have to have good grades. Education is key in writing your SATs and your ACTs and passing them. You have to do that. You got to do the test here in Toronto. So they've got different sections throughout Toronto and Hamilton where you book it for your child, like I did with my daughter, and she wrote her SAT and she wrote her ACT, and she didn't study, and she passed. And she went back and wrote her ACTs again. So, and if she had studied, she probably would have scored really high, but she didn't have time because she was doing so. Yeah. Right, yeah. So yeah, you have to do your SATs before you leave to go over there. So any information that you've heard that kids get over there and then they fail and come back, things happen in the industry. That's probably a one-off situation. You've got to do your stuff here first. It's hard. Good question. It's very hard. It's hard to get us all out, supporting each other and working together. But we got to start, and we can't stop. And for me, one of the biggest things that I pride myself on is silence is loud. And sometimes they only jump behind you when they see you doing something. and it's unfortunate. But great leadership comes from, you know, saying what you meaning what you say, and don't let other people's opinion place any bearings in your life. Just keep moving, keep going, don't stop. You know, I go to bed at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning sometimes with 3 hours sleep because I can't sleep. Because that's what leaders do. Leaders never sleep. To be great leaders, you have to put the work into it.
That's right.